Aries, hey guys, welcome back to Tip Talks 22. Guys, this is your love reading. I got goosies already. That's funny. Aries, Spirit is guiding you to master your emotions, take your personal power back from a situation. Um, I feel like y'all, I don't know if you're dealing with this person, but y'all might have some type of history. You have some type of relationship with this person, but it has been toxic. I think it's toxic now, right? Like this could be somebody that you are no longer with, or you have been in a situationship with them, or some of y'all like this could be um, a past partner of some sort, right? But you definitely got history, okay? This could have been a breakup to makeup type of situation, or you could be contemplating it. But you and this person, like Spirit said, because what I was thinking was, okay, is this like just their pattern? No, it's a specific person who's showing up as a Knight of Wands. They like bring out the worst in you. Okay? Like just straight up. They bring out the worst in you. I feel like intuitively you know this, but you kind of be ignoring your intuition when it comes to this person. Perhaps because y'all got this history, right? So you just kind of fall either into the pattern or into their trap. This could be somebody who purposely tries, even though you don't, or you try to walk away or you don't deal with them, right? Who purposely tries to get you fired up. Aries, that fiery energy is all up and through here. We got Leo, we got Capricorn, Cancer here for sure. Pisces, Leo, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But yeah, it's like an energy of conflict, of fighting, right? Of discord. It feels like somebody tries to draw you into drama, into conflict, into foolishness, right? But not with the intention of saying like, let's be together. It's almost like this person just serves as a distraction. Because I'm like, okay, I'm looking at this. And like, it's literally the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like this situation keeps you from pursuing other opportunities because you be something. Because I asked Spirit about this, right? Like, you have new opportunities, but you be so focused on or giving like this person energy, it creates a confusion, right? It creates confusion for you. Or you may take that energy to a new situation or to new people that you meet, or you may shut out relationships altogether, or you feel like, I'll never be able to move on from this person. I feel like this is somebody that you have had a past relationship with. This could be an ex. Y'all could be a blended family, or could have been a blended family at some point. But I feel like Spirit is really working on you to move away from this person. You may be someone who thinks that this is my divine partner, or this was my soulmate, right? We always get drawn back to each other. But that's because neither of you has the strength or the courage to put appropriate boundaries in place. Seriously, it's like this connection seems to be fueled by this energy of conflict, right? And I don't see any energy of it coming together. I do see somebody like making like kind gestures, doing kind gestures after like something blows up. But and then that kind gesture, or like extending what they call it, the olive branch, is just enough to keep you, like, they may apologize, but it kind of keeps you satisfied enough where you may either forgive them, or you may kind of let your guard down a little bit. And then you kind of hesitate, like maybe I could be happy with this person. So maybe I shouldn't be open to a new or another relationship. So like them kind of keeping you in this cat and mouse energy keeps you from opening up to new relationships. Because I was looking at this, I was like, okay, what's holding Aries back? Because then like you second guess it. This relationship though is like a toxic energy here. Though there's like this toxic energy here, there's some type of satisfaction that you get from it. Whether it, some people be like, oh, my baby daddy still want me, or she's still stuck on me. Look, she wouldn't be arguing if she wasn't. Like, but that's not it. I feel like you arguing because you don't want this person to one up you, or like, oh, I know that MF did say that. Like, you just not gonna let them win, or you don't want them to feel like they won, or you may not want them to feel like they hurt you. So you go into this defensive energy. But whoever this person is that you're dealing with, they kind of insecure their damn self. Definitely insecure, paranoid, and afraid to move on themselves. Okay? Definitely someone who's not comfortable speaking their truth or feeling vulnerable in relationships. They may feel, this could be somebody who's like, you'll always be my wife, even though y'all been divorced for 10 years. Or like, that's my baby mama. She'll never be without me, even though y'all ain't been together for 3 years. Like, it's that type of person. This is somebody who would be upset and unhappy to hear that, oh, Aries mingling, Aries dating. So that saying, misery loves company. This is somebody who is going to try to, or may try to, provoke you. And that's simply because they know and realize what it is that they lost. But they're insecure. Okay? They may have cheated on you previously. Had an outside baby for some of y'all. Somebody who is uncomfortable with emotional intimacy. So they happy just going around sexually binding people to themselves. That's what it feels like. It could be sexually, could just be a passionate energy, like provoking the exchange. But this is somebody who is not learning the lessons, who is not growing up, who is stuck in this time warp because of their own insecurities. I feel like this is somebody that you should have, or you should be putting firmer boundaries between you and them. You could be dealing with like a narcissist, or like I said, somebody who they could be super sexually confident when it comes to their connection to you. So they're comfortable with you for sure. But I feel like y'all ain't together. I feel like Aries, I feel like you took your power back from this person. And they be like, no, let's fight about it before you move on. The spirit is trying to get you to move all the way on. Okay? I feel like you guys are, the challenge there is like trusting yourselves, listening to yourselves, your higher self, your intuition. What's this High Priestess here? Some of y'all could be listening to readings and saying, oh, I know that's who they talking about, and that's not. Right? And it's not them. Yeah, buddy. Some of y'all are doing that. Some of y'all are saying, I know I wasn't that person's karmic. Yes, the freak you were. Yeah, so the way that you are assessing this person or this relationship or this situation, I don't feel like it's completely wrong. But there may be like a little bit of romanticizing some stuff, putting lipstick on a pig. Giving somebody energy that you are not and will not and should not be on the same page with. And so then when you try to open up to move on, like that pull intensifies because you ignored your intuition and you repeat the cycle, you repeat the pattern with this person. Because something comes in or something happens that says, maybe I'm not supposed to walk away from them. Oh, Jesus. And then they come in and they may even pretend to put forth effort like, let's work on this. And every time you try to work on it or they try to work on it, tower, explosion. Mm-hmm. So I feel like, and what's happening here, like I said, what this is keeping you from is keeping you from pursuing or being open or available to the relationship that you are meant to have, that you're supposed to be in, where it's a mutual love, mutual respect, mutual maturity, your grown-up relationship. Because you are not trusting your intuition. Hold on a second. You allow yourself to be manipulated. And you keep engaging despite seeing some things very clearly about this person. Like I said, y'all could have children together. You may be thinking this person's my twin flame. That's not the case. Because a lot of people be like, I want to be with my twin flame. You are not supposed to be with this person. I'm just going to tell you that straight up. Straight up. Yeah, what I say? You are romanticizing your connection to this person. It ain't who or what you think it is. So Spirit is wanting you to connect to your higher self so that you can see this matter, this person clearly. Learn from the past actions, not just occasional words, so that you can have a new opportunity, a new experience that is actually abundant, allowing you to apply new lessons, okay? Period. Period. Don't be afraid to not to put yourself out there, but like to be open to socializing. Some of y'all, who is this? Who is this? Who is this? Some of y'all may be having some outside influences. Like somebody, this is like somebody who would like use y'all's friend group to try to get back at you. Not get back at you, but like get back to you. You know what I'm saying? Like tell her I'm sorry or talk to her for me. So they may send messages through friends apologies through friends. I don't know why, because it ain't like you blocking them. You ain't blocking them. It looks like you pick up the text up the phone like, what do you want now? Exactly what you just did for your ass to answer that phone. Girl, please. Or God, please. I feel like Spirit wants you to be comfortable in what it is that you lost or that you're letting go of. Don't allow your mind to play tricks on you. Be very clear about what it is that you want. And be open to taking the action to fight for that. Some of y'all are like I said, really wanting to defend yourself or like, oh, I'm not going to let them get away with saying that, right? And it just draws you back into this toxic connection, this toxic cycle. So this person has a way of manipulating you. But Spirit is saying, I feel like manipulating you into an argument or into conflict. And that kind of keeps you bound to them, stuck. It's kind of like placing an energetic shield around yourself and then giving them your emotional power, because then they piss you off. Now you feel like you got to defend yourself and say something. So that whole shield that you placed it. What the hell did I just say? That you placed around yourself is essentially ineffective because they triggered you enough for you to get into it with them. Does that make sense? So that's the advice too. Don't be afraid to separate yourselves. To truly not isolate like hermit mode, but don't be afraid of withdrawing your energy fully from this person. Yeah. I was going to say, trust that there's something better for you. But even if that means, when I say withdrawing your energy fully, even if y'all share children, because some of y'all was like, that's my child's father, right? Or that was my ex-husband. Those things can still be true. And you can still have a co-parenting relationship that has boundaries. Okay? I'm just saying. So that means that they ain't got to come all in when they come pick up the kid. Knock on the door or blow your horn or text you outside and I'll walk them to the door. I don't even gotta walk them out there. I'll walk them to the door and watch them walk to the car. Minimize contact. That's what I'm asking, advising y'all to do. Boundaries. Because I feel like what's happening is, even if you've already started your healing journey, you feel like this tie to this person or this bond or this binding is what I want to say. But that's keeping you from applying the lessons. And it's kind of keeping you like, it doesn't feel like hopeful. But there's an energy here that's showing. Now, take this as it resonates, guys, because this could be y'all's energy or theirs. But there's an energy here of, I don't want to say somebody waiting for someone to stop creating a conflict. It's not that. Because I feel like somebody's thinking like they're being avoidant. And they are, a little bit. But that's not your problem. Right? That's not your problem. We're all responsible for our own growth, our own healing. We can't grow somebody else. You know what I'm saying? They have to have a desire to do it themselves. So as long as you continue to ignore your intuition, you're going to stay repeating this pattern, repeating this cycle, giving energy to history, to the past, to the familiar. And it's going to keep you from allowing yourself to be fully in a successful relationship or partnership. Yeah. It's almost like you lying to yourself, okay? Or not even lying, to sabotaging like the potential of your next connection, because you still got this one all up and through your space, in your brain and in your energy. Y'all, when I tell you cutting cords, I'm gonna share it on the community tab. I've shared it several times before, but you know, it's always good to be reminded. But yeah, when I tell you I cut cords all the time, almost every day. Not necessarily every day. I just saw 2121 on the clock, but frequently, because especially with me being sensitive, right? Even just engaging with certain people, it can create a tie. It can create an energetic connection. No, I want all my shit back. Okay? Even if y'all just piss me off on Twitter, I want my shit back. Okay? So yeah, this may be something that you have to do multiple times, or you may have, like I said, if that blockage is broken because you chose to engage with them, okay, go back to, nope, my desire is to cut that energy off, right? It's a process, and it's not going to be linear, so it may be something that you have to repeat sometimes. 2211 is on the clock. Anyway, I hope this was helpful, Aries. Talk to you soon.